everybody, thank you for tuning in to another Let's Play with me, 8-Bit Sociopath. Today I'm going to play a little bit of some old school Ninja Gaiden. It's been a while since I've played this. I absolutely love this game, as I'm sure you guys will be able to see by the gameplay that will follow. I'm going to go ahead and let the cinematic sequences play through, that way we get everything recorded. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this Let's Play. Alright, time to get some revenge. Do this with this controller. There we go. Easy peasy pleasy. Again, we'll go ahead and let this cinema scene play out. I remember when I first played this game, it actually wasn't even mine. I didn't own it. My older brother did. I used to actually have to go over to his apartment and play this every once in a while. Obviously didn't get too far. I ended up getting pretty far though. Once I went back a little bit older and went back and played this game, I realized just how far I got at such a young age. I remember my older brother actually being kind of upset because he wasn't able to get to the places that I was able to get to. I think I was only like 8, 9 years old, and he was well into his 20s. So yeah, it was a funny time. But the cinema scenes are what kind of drove me forward with this game. I had never seen anything like this in a video game. So to be able to sit back and actually like watch a movie kind of unfold in between the levels, I don't know, it was just absolutely amazing to me. Made me want to play more and beat it, which by the way I can do. I can beat this game. Alright, let's do it. I think so. Alright. Let's see if I still got it. Where is it? Oh, that's why. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh no! I pushed the jump button. Apparently the game said I didn't. I was doing so good too. There we go. No! That didn't work. Yeah, easy peasy. This game really does have an amazing story. Very manga. Not sure if manga even existed back when this game came out. It's something I should probably look into. But yeah, very manga. You know, there's a book, a novel, that came out around when this game came out for the Nintendo in the 80s. I had it. I actually read it. I downloaded it and read it to my daughter. Probably about, I don't know, 8 months ago, or a year ago. They also made one on Blaster Master too. Really good. If you can find the Ninja Gaiden book or even the Blaster Master book, Blaster Master book, I highly recommend them. They're a lot of fun to read. Yeah, they're kid style books, but there's a lot of dark stuff in those things. So you should check them out if you get a chance. Nope. I want not to die by cougar. Birds take off 3 points of health in the first game. They kill you faster than anything. And they can move in any direction at variable speeds, so makes them a very difficult enemy to deal with. And it's just birds. Let's see if I still remember the timing of this stage. That didn't work out like I wanted it to, but oh well. It'll work anyway. We'll make it work. This game is known for its cheap kills. Getting knocked back into a pit is probably the #1 way to die. Whew, cool. Done. Yep, you were tracking down the dark statue. The light statue got stolen. That's just fantastic. Nobody can hang on to these statues. Of course, you know, he's been hanging on to that statue for X amount of years, and then now all of a sudden he loses it. He should have never taken it out of the safe. Could have talked about it without having to look at it. I don't know. You know, this is a game that they could always turn into a movie. Like, not the newer ones, but like these ones could definitely be turned into a movie. But every video game movie seems to get it wrong. Like, let's change everything about the source material and make a movie about it. Like, no. They're going to do a movie about this. Like, they should do it, basically follow the game. Obviously, the cinema scenes and stuff, yeah, but keep the dialogue the same, everything like that, and just, you know, build the set pieces out and bring the game itself into live action life. That'd be cool. I'd like that. I'd watch it. I love how they brought this guy back to be the bad guy of the third game. And yes, I can beat all 3 games. This one and part 2. I've never beaten the American version of Ninja Gaiden 3. And the story about that is, Is basically Japan was afraid, Nintendo was afraid that people were going to rent games and beat them and not buy them. So that's why they made the Ninja Gaidens very hard. So they assumed because Americans liked the first two Ninja Gaiden games so much that Americans really enjoyed a challenge. So they made the Japanese game about as hard as these games, the third one, but then they souped it up for the American version. All enemies take off 3 times as much damage, you get knocked back further, and you only get 2 continues, and when you continue, you go all the way back to the beginning of the world level, not the stage level. So that kind of made the third game kind of impossible and unfair. I think you get 5 continues, not 2, whatever. You only get a limited number of continues. These games were hard enough as it is with unlimited continues and enemies taking off normal amounts of damage. So what I did do is I actually paid for the Japanese ROM to be dumped onto a Nintendo cart, and then I had that delivered to me. So I have a playable version of Ninja Gaiden 3, playable on my Nintendo. Everything's translated into English, but it is the original Japanese version, and that is the game that I've beaten. So technically I have beaten all 3, but the Japanese version of Part 3, translated into English. Jacquio. It's one of the best villains ever. Him and Sephiroth, man. Yeah, you know the answer to that, Ryu. When I was growing up, it was Ryu. Darn it. I didn't know it's Ryu, but when I was growing up, it was Ryu. Ryu Hayabusa. Like, the cinema scenes in this back then, like, in the early 90s and, like, whatever, late 80s, whenever this came out, like, it was just incredible. But I am going to go ahead and leave it here. We will go ahead and pick this off at a later point in time. If you guys liked this Let's Play, you want to see more Ninja Gaiden, you want to see me play the other games, whatever the case is, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. I love reading comments. I love responding to comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Every little bit helps out the channel. Lets YouTube know that I'm relevant. And as always, I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys liked this game. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Glad you guys stopped in. And we will see you on the next one. Happy gaming. Bye-bye.